Thank you, Provost Paul. Thank you for those kind words and introduction. It's a real honor to be able to introduce a stellar Renaissance scholar, Dr. Arvin Wali. He's a proud graduate of Revelle College. He is a Kashmiri Pandit American and first generation graduate, descendant of immigrants who came to the United States to escape ethnic persecution. He graduated summa cum laude in 2013, receiving a bachelor's degree in economics with a minor in the humanities. That's a curious stop because the rest of his resume doesn't say economics and humanities because he became a doctor. But during his tenure at Revelle College, Dr. Wali demonstrated his exceptional leadership skills. He was a resident advisor at Atlantis Hall, if there's any Atlantis residents out there, orientation leader, teaching assistant for the Revelle Humanities program, and commencement speaker for his class. After graduation, he earned his medical degree and master's degree in clinical research, still here at UC San Diego. He began his residency training in neurological surgery at UC San Diego in 2018. As a resident, he was selected by his peer medical students to receive the Gold Humanism in Medicine Award, which recognizes individuals who demonstrate their compassion and commitment to a humanistic approach to medicine. Dr. Wali is passionate about optimizing the well-being, functionality, and health for all people, especially individuals who are members of marginalized communities. He has received NIH support to investigate the quality of life and socioeconomic impact of neurosurgical interventions for stroke and brain aneurysms, and he's published more than 60 peer-reviewed articles and book chapters. He's currently pursuing a fellowship in neurovascular surgery with the goal of helping people survive traumatic brain injury and strokes with the objective of allowing them to live and enjoy life. Dr. Wali aspires to carry on Revelle's commitment to excellence by becoming a professor of neurosurgery and contributing to teaching, research, and service. He's married, as I am to a fellow Revelle College student, a UC San Diego School of Medicine alumni, Dr. Millie Desai, who is currently completing her OBGYN residency in UC San Diego. Now, if any of you are tired now thinking about what this couple has done and what Dr. Wali has accomplished, he also has a toddler that as a 2-year-old keeps him more than busy. I don't know how he fills it all in, but he enjoys teaching their toddler son and keeping him out of too much trouble. Please welcome and appreciate the commitment that Dr. Wali brings to the university, to the community, and to the people he helps serve. Dr. Wali.
Thank you, students, faculty, family, and friends of the graduates, for allowing me to share this special day with you. I remember walking this field on Kumeyaw land 9 years ago when I graduated from Revelle. You all made it today while taking care of yourselves, your family, and your communities through a historic global pandemic. That is incredible. Congratulations, class of 2022. I love UC San Diego and Revelle College. This institution took me from adolescence to adulthood. My Revelle education enabled me to become a physician and a surgeon. It's the institution where I met the love of my life, Millie, who would later become my wife and the mother of our son, Arvin. But the glory days all started back in Argo Hall. It started with the 5 quarters of the humanities. It started with the broad general education courses. And as I look back on my life, I want to share 3 principles that I wish I heard when I graduated, and I hope help you in your journey. The first is to commit to lifelong learning. While today is the culmination of a formal education, always be willing to learn and adapt as you apply your education to your life. You all have seen firsthand how radically the world changed over the past few years, as you and your professors, teachers, all had to adapt to in-person and remote learning. Revelle College teaches us to admire the values of the Renaissance, to use science, philosophy, and the arts to make an impact. Now more than ever, this is imperative. In my field, many of the advanced neurosurgical techniques we now offer did not exist when I began medical school. The rate of progress and innovation requires an interdisciplinary mindset to integrate different fields and find novel solutions. Making these connections across disciplines may initially seem intimidating and counterintuitive, but I encourage you, use that broad education that Revelle gave you to find solutions that will one day seem both obvious and inevitable. The world will always change, so I encourage you to grow and adapt with it. The second is to pick a cause and just get started. You have seen firsthand that we are a global ecosystem, that a single virus can spread around the world and affect billions within months. Disease, poverty, war, misinformation, systemic racism and inequalities, and climate change threaten our survival as a species. But you have also seen vaccines, technology, empowering ideas, and innovative solutions travel even faster to help humanity. We must embrace our responsibility to reduce suffering, to defend vulnerable populations, and to champion fundamental human rights. We share a common destiny, and our capacity to thrive as a species lies in our ability to work together and collaborate. We have many well-defined issues in our time. Just pick one and get started. When I graduated from Revelle, I chose medicine and began my journey. I didn't know any or all of the specifics, but I started. The truth is, we are all works in progress. I am still a work in progress as I navigate my own training. But I have seen persistence will transform enthusiasm into experience and wisdom. So I encourage you, apply yourself, contribute to your field, and over time, you will have that positive impact. The third is to cherish every day. Neurosurgery and medicine has taught me that life is fragile. I meet people and their families in some of the most vulnerable and life-changing moments. In an instant, life can end. Disease or injury can take away a person's ability to function, move, or communicate. With the understanding of how fragile life can be comes an immense appreciation to celebrate life itself and motivates us to do our part to help. The Revelle humanities taught me to listen and connect with people no matter how similar or different they were from me. I encourage you to be a source of kindness, compassion, and empathy. I encourage you to cherish your friendships that you cultivated these past years. Those memories are invaluable and the foundation of the glory days that are yet to come. My Argo and Revelle buddies are still my cherished friends today. The same friends who would give me a lot of critical feedback on my humanities essays gave me a lot of criticism on this speech. I officiated one of the weddings of one of my best friends from Argo and was able to be the best man at a few weddings of the same group of friends I met on the day I moved in. Those friendships are treasures. Nurture them. I encourage you to cherish time with your family. You will never get a single day back in your life, so try to make them all count. Value your mentors, the people you can confide in, who push you and challenge you to grow. If you do not have a mentor, do not be afraid to seek one out. And I hope you embrace your capacity as graduates to be able to mentor your community. I challenge you to develop as a leader and hone that capacity to awaken the best in yourselves and others. And finally, I encourage you to take care of yourselves. In neurosurgery, we work in small and efficient teams. Our strength is interdependent. Through taking care of yourselves and each other, your team is better able to rise to whatever challenges and adversity may come. So then let us cherish today. I welcome you to the next chapter of your lives, no longer as students of the undergraduate studies, but as students of life. Never forget the self-reliance and fortitude it took for you to get to this day. No one can take away your education, your experiences, and your resilience away from you. Never forget Revelle College and UC San Diego and the dream of purpose, truth, and vision. Congratulations, class of 2022. I look forward to working with you and learning from you in the years ahead. You did it.
Thank you, Arvin, for the reflections and congratulate on all your achievements. I would like